The Town Hall 13 attack strategy we're going to be breaking down in today's video was able to get so many 3 stars in this tournament war where Unicorns of Love Hell went up against Royal Heroes. And not only is this strategy crushing bases right now and so strong, but it's actually pretty easy to use. If you guys are able to master this, you're going to be able to get tons of 3 stars. Now let's go ahead and jump into the first replay, and I'm going to be showing you not one but 2 different variations on how to use this strategy, and it's going to be Super Witches. We all know Super Witches were really powerful a few months back, but then the Blizzard was released and the Blizzard was just broken, so of course everybody was going to use that. But now that the Blizzard got a nerf and the base meta shifted a little bit to defend these new attack strategies, that means Super Witches, are making a comeback, and they are really strong, just like they were before. The first variation is going to be Super Witches with Zap Spells. Now the second one isn't going to involve Zaps, but let's go ahead and break this one down first. We're going to go ahead and play it, and we'll kind of explain how it all goes. It is a smash strategy, so like I said, it's pretty simple to use. Phase 1 is going to be those Zap Spells. You want to look for... Now, there's some things you want to look for when going with the Zap Spells. You want to try to get down maybe a single Inferno, scatter shots, maybe some Expos. It just really depends on the base, but not only that, but you want to try to get the pathing set up for the Super Witches. Now, this strategy... funnel is really important. When you think about it, the Super Witches, they take up a lot of troop space, so you want to make sure you get that funnel set so the Super Witches go right where you want. Otherwise, it's going to be an RIP if those Super Witches just go around the base. So make sure you're setting up that funnel to push them straight in. So first part is going to be the zaps. In this situation, he's going to go ahead and zap out a scatter shot, an Expo, getting some good value. And now this is where this strategy takes a little bit of base identification, just knowing where to put down those zap spells. But if you can figure that out and the funnel, you are going to be good to go. Now, after you zap one of the sections, you're going to go ahead and put the Warden behind, because now since you zapped out all those key buildings, you don't have to worry about your Warden getting roasted, and all your Warden has to do is clean up those trash buildings behind. So he's going to have his Warden down at 6 o'clock. He's going to go and funnel out that side, and then you can either go with the King or the Siege Barracks or both on the other side. Now, on this situation... Oh, never mind. This is the other attack. I was going to explain something. Okay, so on this one, he's going to go ahead, and I'm pretty sure he uses the King. Yeah, there you go. Use the King around 3 o'clock. The King's going to be responsible for walking up towards 12 o'clock. And like I said in the beginning, you want to make sure that funnel's set. So doing this, the funnel is 100% going to be guaranteed, and your troops are going to go right where they want, because we have this whole 6 o'clock section down with the Warden walk and the zaps, and then the King is going to take up the other side. Well, you got to be careful here. Look at this. The CC's being pulled, though. You got to be careful with those sneaky headhunters. When you're doing your Warden walk and you accidentally pull the CC, or the CC does get pulled, be careful those headhunters don't come and force your Warden ability. You definitely don't want that. I know that's happened to me before. All right, so we have the Super Witches. He does have a few bowlers. Now, the army comp can change from, a little bit. Sometimes you can go with Super Witches and normal witches. Sometimes you can go with bowlers. Sometimes you can throw a Yeti in. Sometimes you can just go with all Super Witches. That's just your personal preference and might depend a little bit on the base. Now, you want to also look at the Inferno towers. Multi-Infernos are going to be ideal for Super Witches, because you don't have to worry about the single roasting those big boys. That's the main thing, is you want those big boys to spawn out and just crush the core of the base. So if you have more multi-Infernos, Super Witches might be the way to go. If you have all single Infernos, you might want to consider going with all normal witches. And I did do a video where I break down when you want to go with normal witches over Super Witches. I'll go ahead and link that above if you guys want to check that out. So we have the Super Witches in the core of the base. He does have that jump spell down to jump them where they want to go. And I mean, once they're in the core of the base, there's not really much left you can do. You just got to let them do their thing. As long as you got your funnel set, you got your spells down right, you're going to be good to go. Usually with this strategy, you're going to have enough push to get through the base. The main thing you have to worry about with Super Witches is time fails. So make sure when you are doing your Warden walk, don't let it go too long. You want to get your troops down and inside the base as fast as possible, and you want to make sure you bring up some cleanup troops so you don't end up getting that time fail. And look at this, guys. This base is just pretty much crushed. He still has the Queen ability. He still has the RC up, and this one attack strategy was responsible for 3 triples in this one tournament war. That hit rate is just insane. This one strategy didn't even fail in this tournament, and that just shows that this strategy is working really good. Honestly, the last I've been live streaming every other day, by the way. If you guys want to check it out, I do live stream over on Twitch. I'll go to link that down below. It's a lot of fun. Come hang out, come chat, and we watch these crazy wars live. But what was I going to say is the last few wars I live streamed, Super Witches have been doing extremely well. They've been having a really, really high hit rate. All right, guys, let's go and get into the next replay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at one more replay with the zaps, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at a different variation without the zap spells. Let's go ahead and play it again, and you guys are going to start to see a pattern. Really simple. Remember, you're going to go ahead and start off with the zap spells, and then you're going to put the warden right behind the funnel. He's going to go ahead in this situation. He's going to try to zap out the expo, maybe the bomb tower, and the single inferno. Oh, it looks like I think he's missing the single inferno. I'm pretty sure he did want to get that single inferno. Maybe he missed it. I'm not really sure what happened there. Then he's going to put the warden in right behind, and he's going to go ahead and put down that Coca-Loon. I shouldn't have to tell you this, guys. I shouldn't have to tell you this. If you're Town Hall 13, always use a Coca-Loon to look for a Sam. You don't want to end up losing a healer from mine. That is a lot of troop space. And then get that warden down. Again, don't let your warden walk go too long, because like I said on the first attack, you got to be careful for time fails. Let him clean up all the trash, and then you want to put your troops close enough to where your warden will follow your normal army. Again, I shouldn't have to tell you that. Pretty common sense right there. And then you want your healers to switch onto your super witches, because if you get those healers onto your main army, you are good to go, and they're pretty much invincible under a rage spell. All right, there we go. He's going to be going right into the town hall, guys. Make sure you have a plan for that town hall. In this situation and the last situation, they're going all the way like straight into the town hall, but you don't always have to go straight into the town hall. It just depends on the base design. But if you're not going straight in, make sure you have a plan. Either if you have to, use the siege machine, or you got to make sure your troops get there. Just make sure that town hall does go down. We don't want to end up getting a 1-star in tournaments. So easiest way, just go straight in, especially with Supercell Clan War Leagues coming up very soon. This is a really good option on an army you can use during Supercell Clan War League, so you guys probably want to start practicing. I know we'll have more videos before that. Not only that, but we'll have some new custom bases coming. So again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you are. All right, so here we go. Troops going into the core of the base. The nice thing about the scatter shots with the super witches, you don't really have to worry about them as much as if you were going with normal witches. If you're going with normal witches, those scatter shots are a lot deadlier, but the super witches, they could just power right through it. And guys, how have you been liking the content so far with Unicorns of Love? I mean, obviously you guys know that I'm now partnered with them doing content, and I think it's been pretty cool. We've been able to bring a lot more, tournament wars and attacks. Let me know if that's something you guys would like to see. Since I've been live streaming like every other day, would you guys like me just to post the live streams, or maybe edit them down and show you the live streams? I just want to know what type of content you guys want to start to see more of. Oh no, he does hit the tornado trap. That is a weird spot for a tornado trap. It looks like he was expecting a bait. Right now we're seeing a lot of bases trying to bait the blizzard since it was so powerful. So a lot of people are putting the tornadoes on the outside, and giving a lot of value with the blizzard, like hoping that they'll go into there and they'll be able to bait them. Actually, there was a tournament where we did the other day where they really baited the blizzard. It ended up opening outside the wall, and well, you know how that went. It was an RIP. But anyway, here we go. We got another triple. And guys, I just want to pause it for a second. I don't want you to think that this strategy, they're just getting lucky or something like that, because that's not the case. I mean, look at this. He still has so many super witches. Did he even, I don't even think he lost one super witch, and that just shows you that this strategy is so powerful right now. If you're not using it, definitely start giving it a try. Let's go and get into the next attack strategy. All right, so the next variation we're going to take a look at doesn't involve any zap spells. He's going straight up super witch smash, taking away those zap spells, adding an extra jump, extra rage, or freezes, whatever needed. Now you're probably asking, well, when should I go with zaps, or when should I go with just with straight smash? Well, it really depends on the base, and again, that's where you got to have a little bit of base identification and your own judgment. If you feel you can get the zap value, go with the zaps. If you can get the pathing and you feel like the base can just be overpowered without the zaps and it's spread out enough, then go with just the smash variation. Let's go ahead and play it, and let's go ahead and break it down. Again, he's going to come in with the warden walk, because in my opinion, in pretty much every situation, the warden walk with these type of strategies is the best way to funnel, because remember, you want to make the funnel as cheap as possible, and the warden walk, it doesn't take up any troop space. Not only that, I mean, I know you want to make the funnel as efficient as possible, so if you need to invest a little bit more, then do that. Just make sure that funnel's set no matter what you need to do, but try to do it the cheapest as possible. All right, so he's going to set down that warden walk. There's really nothing that over here that could really affect the Warden. Make sure you look where the CC is located, because you don't want to do a Warden walk and put him in range and pull the CC with the Warden walk, unless you're trying to do that and you want to invest the spells to deal with it. Alright, so the Warden should be able to deal with this whole top hand section, and then on the other side, he's going to use the Siege Barracks with the King to funnel the 3 o'clock section. So that's going to mean around the 12, 1 o'clock, and the 3 o'clock section is funneled out, and he's just going to power the troops straight into the Town Hall. So basically every replay we looked at so far, they've been going straight into the Town Hall. So that's probably the best option if you can go straight in and get it down early. If not, maybe you can deal with like a battle blimp or something else. Really depends. All right, so troops are going in, jumped in there, popped that Warden ability to get through the Giga Blast, and in this one, he actually doesn't have Hog Riders. The one with the Zaps, he had Hog Riders coming out to take out like a corner or a side of a base with the Royal Champion. In this situation, he had Giants and Valkyries coming out of the CC. Kind of interesting. Again, this just really depends on the base. It might be better to go with Hog Riders if there's no heroes or multi-infernos they could take out a side. It might be better to go with this. It depends. All right, so troops are going in. Where's he going to send in that RC though is the question. Since he wasn't able to get like, you know, any corners out with the Zaps, he's probably going to replace that with the Royal Champion and have her take out a corner of the base here. Where is he going to send her? Did he send her in yet? Not yet. Look at this though. Those Valkyries, wow, they are pretty OP. There we go. We got the RC right there. But those Valks they look pretty OP. They're swinging their hammers. They're taking out that whole 6 o'clock side. And then we had the RC coming in to take out this whole corner over here. And at this point, it's looking really good. We do have some of the Super Witches wandering off to the top. That's leaving the scatter shot there, which worries me a little bit when we were watching this live, but it does only have a little bit of health left, and the Queen does still have her ability, so she will be able to deal with it. Good thing. Otherwise, that could have been a deal breaker for this attack. Guys, if you did watch this video all the way through, I really appreciate it. You are the real supporters. Let me know what you think of this attack strategy. Go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know if you've been using it. Have you not been using it? Do you think it's weak? Do you think it's strong? Are you going to use it after this video? I definitely want your guys' thoughts on this, and if you want, drop a comment down below and let me know what attack strategy you want to see next. And this one got a little bit closer than expected. I mean, look at this minion. OP minion sneaking in, gonna help take that out. I mean, but yeah, it was a little bit closer than I expected. He still had one super witch up. He still had the queen and the ability, so it still wasn't that close. But anyway, guys, thank you, and I'll see you next time.